It's December 29th, 2024. Currently, I am boiling rice. I was revising for a bit the other day. I'm still working my way through chapter 1. I haven't done much because of the holidays, and for some people, holidays are lots of fun, big family get togethers, but my family is small and shrinking, so I've just had a cozy time with my wife, and times are tough. We've both had to work on the holidays, over the holidays, she more so, but I've got to keep working on the work of writing this novel. 3 more months, basically. Less than 90 days now, obviously. And still halfway through chapter 1. So I'm really going to have to put the pedal to the metal and focus, because I've been distracted and uninspired and overall unmotivated. Social media is just garbage. Pure distraction. It's very dreary outside here. It's very depressing. All of my memories from back at home are very bright and colorful. Seems like a whole other world. Still the same world, just a different geographic point. Let's see, where did we leave off? I talked about the Great Casket Caper. That was a fun idea that I had. I'm not sure if I will ever incorporate that to anything more than an extremely short story, but it could be fun. As I think I've stated, my book is about death, more like the death industry. I worked at a mortuary as an on-call attendant for 3 years. So most of what I'm writing about is my memories and ideas that I had at the time for writing this thing. I met so many interesting people, and it's weird, it's scary, it's independent. You're on your own a lot of the time. Get a lot of alone time, a lot of situations that you have to figure out on your own, and the job requires tact. Some people have tact, others don't. It's like you don't say happy birthday uh, when you're around somebody whose loved one had died, if not that day, then recently. Um, Lots and lots of interesting stories. Um, Trying to think of one. Tasteful. Well, there was one situation where a baby had passed before it, either before or at the time of birth. And when I went to pick it up from the hospital, it just didn't look like a baby at all. It looked like a desiccated squirrel, kind of, and it was sad. But the twin of that baby, it was something like parasitic twin syndrome. So the sister, or the twin of the baby who had passed, had been stealing the nutrients in the womb from the baby who had passed. And I remember I went to pick up the baby and I brought it back to the mortuary for the family. And then I saw the family. They had the twin who was happy and healthy and beautiful, a beautiful newborn baby. And all of a sudden I realized, I thought of that living baby and I thought, you monster. And it but it was happy, and it's a beautiful thing. And on top of tragedy, the family got to still have a beautiful, happy, healthy baby. And I hope that baby is doing well. It's just unfortunate that it had to lose its twin right from the get-go. That's a rough start, but what an experience to have. And actually, I hope that baby never knows about what happened. They might not, but I'm not sure how I would process that if it were me. Um, Hold on, I need to turn off the stove. I burned the rice a bit, but yeah, it's pretty heavy. I don't know if I would want to have that information had I been the living twin. Anyways.